Somebody is in here busy being bad.
Busy being bad.
And I am so happy that you're in the building. Kidd Kenn, what's going on, boo?
How you feeling, boo?
I'm feeling great. And I'm so excited to meet you because every time I have mentioned your name, it has been, oh, he got bars. That's what Renee said. And everybody else is just like, oh, yeah, wait till you meet him. Just wait.
Oh, my God.
So I'm really happy that you're here right now so we could get into all of your business because that's what I do in the most polite way.
Let's see.
First and foremost, I got to start off with the look. Do you dress yourself? Do you do your own makeup? And do you do your own hair? Because I was like, wow.
When you get Kidd Kenn, you get the full package. I do everything.
Everything?
Hair, makeup, clothes. I used to watch my mama do her makeup.
Okay.
And like when she'd go to work, I'd plan her makeup or whatever.
Okay.
That's how I learned how to do my makeup. How I did my hair. My barber used to do my hair.
Okay.
He was my barber in Chicago, and I moved to LA. And I'm like, damn, I still need my hair done, though.
Mm.
So I started doing it myself.
Okay.
And I got good at it, and I've just been doing it myself since then. And then my clothes, I don't know. I feel like when I work with stylists, they don't really get the Kenn look.
Uh-huh.
And like, I feel like I be want to look like so many different ways. I might feel this way one day and might feel this way another day.
Right.
They don't get it. So I like to do it myself, and it comes out exactly how I picture it.
Yeah, you look great.
Thank you.
Very
good
great.
too, boo.
Thank you. I tried just for you. I cannot do the beat face the way you do it, but I tried my best.
I be watching them Instagram videos and them TikToks, girl.
Yeah, I heard that's the way to go these days.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, talk to me about the South Side of Chicago, because that's where you grew up, right?
Yeah, it was lit.
Yeah?
It was definitely lit having me there.
Okay. Well, go ahead. What was the energy like? What was it like being in school? I know you're still very young. You say you grown. I know you grown. But come on. So how was it growing up in the South Side of Chicago? What was the energy like?
It was lit. I love to say that like I'm from Chicago. I feel like
Right.
I wouldn't want to be from nowhere else.
Yeah.
Like knowing that I like been to other places and saw like I'm so happy I'm from Chicago. Chicago, it was just so fun. The just being on the block with my family, my friends, going to parties, just doing random stuff really. I used to just be outside just to be outside when I was younger.
Right.
So I had fun doing a lot. And I was like a problem child. Like,
Were you really?
I wasn't a problem child. I had a slick mouth and I low-key did what I want.
Okay.
Is that a problem child?
No, I think that's just very open. I love that. I love when kids are like that, when, you know, they're not shy and they kind of live in their own world. I think that's the most beautiful thing, as long as you wasn't hurting nobody. I mean,
stayed getting in trouble in school for being like that.
Really? It's these systems I am not a huge fan of. So whenever, you know, anybody kind of steps out of that line, I just think it's a beautiful thing. So I wouldn't call you a problem child. I would call you, you know, you're your own human, and I love that.
Period. Thank you.
See? That's what we doing. We lifting each other up.
Yeah.
Now, what about the music? Who influenced you, and when did you start getting into that?
Well, I'm a barb.
I know. That's where the Ken came from, right?
Yeah.
Double N. Come on with it.
Stop playing. Nicki Minaj inspired me, Michael Jackson, Lady Gaga, and like really a lot of handful of other people that was just, I saw come from nothing to something, doing something that they just loved.
Right.
And for me to just love it and actually be good at it, I saw it for myself. So like, I'm like, okay, I could do this.
What was the Nicki joint that got you where you're like, oh, nah, that's my girl. I'm a barb.
So when I was at home, I wasn't at home, I was at my cousin's house.
Okay.
And they used to like, what was the 106 in Park, I think?
Yes, 106
play
in
different
Park.
videos and stuff.
6 p.m. on the dot.
Yeah, so it was 106 in Park, and right after Beyonce Single Ladies came on, the Fast Star Chick remix came on.
Okay.
And I'm like, who is this girl?
Mm-hmm.
Like, literally, everybody was like lit on Beyonce Single Ladies, and then everybody like wandered off, and then like I was just still sitting right there watching it.
Right.
And I just see her pop up on the screen. I'm like, oh my God. And I just like literally went and looked at everything she ever did after that. And I just been a Nicki fan since then. Like, I loved how she carry herself, and like how she's like a businesswoman. It's just top tier.
All in one. Have you met her yet?
I haven't.
No? Oh, it's going to happen.
Oh, of course it's going to happen. I'm Kidd Kenn, boo.
Of course. And I'm sure she already knows that because Nicki is tapped into the street. She know what's going on out here.
Yeah.
All right. Now talk to me about the first time you jumped into the studio and said, I'm going to take this seriously, and you recorded your first track.
When I recorded my first track, it's so funny. I had a neighbor that did music. So one summer when she came home from school,
Mm-hmm.
I went up to her. This after I like did like a couple of freestyles in the car. I went up to her. I'm like, yeah, I'm a rapper now. Like, what's up? Like, let's
Just like that.
I'm like, I'm a rapper, girl. She's like, I'm going to the studio. She's like, I'm going to the studio. Come with me. And I'm like, okay, bet. This is like around the time when Designer came out with Panda.
Yeah.
So we did the Panda. We did it like a Panda remix.
Okay.
And we put it out on SoundCloud. And out of all her songs, that one did like so good, like more numbers than all her other songs. And I was like,
okay,
yeah, it's cute. I was running around. Who was telling everybody like, y'all go listen to my song. I did my song. I did the song.
Right.
I did the song. I showed my mama the song. She ain't like it because I was cursing.
Right.
But I was real young. She liked it.
How old is young?
How old was I?
Like
I was probably no more than like 14.
Okay. Oh,
I was probably like 13.
Baby.
14.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's why your mother was mad.
Yeah, she was like, you was not gonna be cursing. And yeah, that was the first time I actually made like got in the studio.
Yeah. And then how did it transition into this being your full-time career? Like what were you doing in between time?
I was just being a regular kid, like in school and stuff. Like when I started like doing little raps and stuff, like little freestyles, I started treating myself different because I'm like, oh, I want to be like Nicki Minaj one day. So I can't just do regular things. Like, so I just really just stay in the house, be on social media, brain raps in the car doing them. Like I stopped going to parties and everything. I'm like, no.
No, because you wanted to kind of preserve yourself in a way where you're like, hold on, I'm the star.
Like I ain't wanted to be like too accessible. So I just wanted to be like they only saw me on their phone or something. So like when they did see me in person, it was like an effect.
And what about when other people started really catching eyes on you and, you know, people are reaching out for you to do more and this becomes your full-time career?
So it was around the time I recorded my first song by myself.
Okay.
It was a freestyle. I did 2 freestyles. I did a Gummo remix,
okay,
6ix9ine song, and then I did FBG Duck Slide.
We were talking about that earlier. The biggest gangster, right?
The biggest, you know.
Okay.
Yeah. So I did the Gummo, and the Gummo was cute. Did a little video and stuff. Really excited. My first video, my first song by myself. It was lit. And then I did the slide. I still had slides, so I was at a baby shower.
Okay.
And my phone ended up dying, and like the baby shower was like outdoors at like a park or something.
Right.
So I went to the car to charge my phone, and when I was in the car, I was just playing the song, and like I made a video on Snapchat with me just rapping the song while I was playing in the background. So as soon as we pull off from the baby shower, I posted it on Facebook. Okay. And literally like 5 minutes later, like I was already at like 1,000 shares.
Oh, wow.
Another 1,000 shares came, and then another 1,000 shares came, then another. Then I was telling my mom, I'm like, girl, look at this. It is going up. And then after that, that's when I started like getting booked for stuff. And like I got my first show. When I did my first show, well, my first show was in a club. It was lit.
Really?
It wasn't lit. My first performance, it wasn't. It was sort of kind of lit to be my first performance. It was at a club. The club wasn't too packed, but the strippers, when I started rapping, the strippers came over there and started like dancing and stuff. After I did the slide, so my second show, that was the lit show.
Okay, where everybody was out there?
It was everybody. It was it was like a what we used to call them back in Chicago, we used to call them trends.
Okay.
So it'd be like a real big party, a flyer, everybody posted, and like they had people come out and perform, like the lit rappers in the city, and they booked me to come.
Okay.
And they paid me to come and stuff. I was lit, and then when I walked in, it was
was this your first paid performance?
Yeah, my first paid
That's
performance.
A big deal. Okay.
Yes. So I'll get there and I walk in there and it was a gym room full of kids.
Kids?
Yes, like around my age.
Okay.
It was just a gym room full of them, and it was a big stage.
Right.
And I got on the stage, and everybody turned their phone out. And it was just lit. They was rapping the freestyles, lyric from lyric, and I was like, never.
Gosh, that's beautiful.
It was so fun.
Now, what does your family think about everything now? You're traveling. Everybody's talking about you. You're viral on the internet. What is your family saying about your success and how you're moving in this light?
My family is supportive. Like, I talk to my family a lot. I'm real close to my family. Like, I try to go back home as much as I can.
Yeah.
But they love it. Like, they be vibing. They love the music. They be
Yeah.
living for the comments, the pictures, the content. They love seeing me in different places doing different stuff.
Of course. That's a huge deal, especially now in your career. You know, you're so young and there's so much more to look forward to.
Literally.
Especially, yeah, in this time. We're celebrating Black Music Month and, of course, Pride.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what has that energy been like for you? Because you're stepping out in a space where there's not too many. So you shining, baby. I think that's the best thing. So, you know, what has your journey been like as far as coming out and being in this space and, you know, living your truth?
It's been good, and I would tell anybody to like start living their truth like today, right now.
Right.
Like, I feel like once I start living in my true colors and like just being me for me,
Right.
like life literally was just like a walk through the park.
Yeah. When did that happen for you? Like, at what age were you just like,
I was
on.
in, so I started rapping in 6th. That had to be like in 7th.
okay.
So like I started rapping a little bit, started feeling myself. I'm like, man, fuck it. Cause when I was rapping, I was just rapping, like just rapping about regular shit. I wasn't really rapping like how I rap now, like talking about niggas and what I want to do and this and the third. Just really feeling
Were
myself.
you out at that time?
I was, but I wasn't like, I was just out. Like I was out. Like if somebody was asked, I'll let them know. Like yeah, but I was just like a regular little boy. Like that
Right.
wasn't my main focus, but I let people know if they wanted to know.
Right.
So like after a year of that, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. Bitch, it is what it is. And
Yeah.
I started talking that shit.
Talking that shit, and look where it got you. Hello. Being your best self and your most honest self, I think that's a huge, huge deal that a lot of people have to learn to do. And a lot of unlearning, too. I think we're all going through that. Even myself, you know, it's a journey.
Literally.
Yeah. So what advice would you give to people who see you and they want to do exactly what you're doing? You signed a Def Jam, you out here in New York, you doing all these things and living in your truth. What advice would you give to the younger people?
I would just tell them to keep going, be their authentic self. Like, people love people for themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like when you try too hard to be something, it get lost. You get lost in the sauce, and people start peeping like, bitch, that ain't you.
Right.
So I feel like when you start being yourself and just start doing you,
Yeah.
God will just see that and just open so many doors for you. Because I feel like that's what happened with me.
Yeah.
He saw I started doing what I wanted to do and like wasn't thinking about the next bitch opinion, what the next bitch had to say.
Exactly.
And yeah.
You're in your own lane.
The girls that get it. The ones that don't, just don't.
Yeah. And it's not for them to get. Feel me?
Literally. They'll catch on one day.
Now, let's talk about the music. 2018, that was Childish?
Yeah.
Okay. So you put this project together. Why Childish at that? Because we about to get grown in a little bit, right?
Yeah, we're going to get real grown.
Okay.
Childish is, I was talking literally just from my perspective, like being a child, the stuff kids probably wanted to say but couldn't say because they was a child.
Ooh. Yeah.
So I was being childish.
And then after that, we go to 2020.
2019. Yeah, wait. The next project was 2020. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
2020.
And that was...
Still in our childish zone a little bit.
Yeah. That was what? Child's Play?
Yeah, Child's Play.
That was Child's Play. And, you know, it was just like an elevation from Childish.
Okay.
To be honest. It was just like, now I'm really playing with you hoes.
Right.
Like, that's when I like got out of my element a little bit. And then Problem Child, it's like, bitch, I know myself now.
Yeah.
Like, I know what I can do. I know my limits. And, like, I know what I bring to the table. It's a problem.
I know that's right.
And now we grown.
And Body's out.
Body is out.
That's what we were playing when you walked into the building.
Yeah.
I mean, so good. It's like plastic. All of that.
All that.
Yeah. So talk to me about the video. I love it. It starts off with a young girl. So talk to me about the treatment, everything.
So it's like basically about a young girl receiving a gift box.
Right.
And I'm the gift, basically. And she opens the box and comes into Kenn's world.
Come on.
See how I do things when I'm giving body and want to serve body.
Yeah. Now, about body and the stereotypes and just the stigmas that go around with trying to be perfect. I was actually talking to Lakia about this
That's
too,
my
and just
girl.
loving yourself. Yeah, she was telling me how much she loves you as well. Have you always been accepting of your body and how you looked and everything of that?
I wasn't, because I remember it was a time where I didn't even like wearing like tank tops and like showing my body.
Really?
Yes, like I was like, oh no, like I would not wear a tank top outside. I only wear it in the house.
Yeah, yeah. I went through that phase too. And what kind of snapped you out of that?
I started looking in the mirror and just noticing like, bitch, Look at you.
Good.
I look good.
I'm
Like,
fine.
like, what are you talking about? Like, and like, I be looking like, I be forgetting like I'm so young. Like,
Right.
I'm like, just imagine how I look when I'm like probably 22 or 23 or something.
Right.
So I'm like, yeah, I look good.
There's a lot to look forward to.
It's a lot to look forward to. So it's like,
Yeah.
I just went with it now.
Now, as you've been in this space, there are a lot of people trying to get in touch with you, all on the gram. You
Yeah.
getting these new follows. The girls are loving you. Talk to me about some cosigns that you've gotten that you're like, oh my gosh, they know me.
So Rihanna recently followed me.
Come, look, pregnant Rihanna, like in that mode.
Fenty.
Come on,
Rihanna, like
Rihanna, who's not making music anymore.
the Rihanna who won't get a girls another project.
Billionaire Rihanna.
That Rihanna.
Yeah.
She followed me, and when I say she followed, I forgot what I was doing, but I started ding, and I looked at my Twitter, and I'm like,
Ain't no way.
I put it down because I'm like,
Mhm.
this got to be like a fake little page or something. So I went to it, and it was her, and I was like, oh my god, she got to see me some way. Like she probably was just on my Twitter just looking.
Uh-huh.
But that's just it made me proud because it shows like people like that watching me.
Oh yeah.
But Rihanna, Nicki commented on one of my videos. My
Okay.
friend, I love Nicki, yeah. She commented on me and Deli. We Go Up freestyle.
Yeah.
City Girls.
Okay.
Miami. I love Miami. I love both of them.
You
I
getting a
really
lot of love.
Miami. Yeah, I get a lot of love. I love the girls. Lotto, Lil Nas X, Lakia, of
Yeah.
course.
What about Saucy Santana? Don't you guys have a joint out?
Of course, before you heard that one?
Yes, I seen the video too.
Yeah, it was that was lit. I put the song out before on my on Problem Child, and he just loved the song.
Yeah.
And like I sent it to him, and he literally sent it back in like a day or two.
Yeah.
And I was like, go ahead, stop
And
playing.
I feel like it's you two moving in this space. Is there, like, do you guys have conversations where it's like, let me tell you what just happened about this, that, and the third? Like,
We
because
don't.
the experiences are they the same? I don't know. You tell me.
Me and Santa?
Yeah.
We don't. Oh my God, it's literally this. We just be kids. Just be like a cute little kid.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Literally.
I like that. And that's what it's supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like organic.
Yeah. That's the energy right there. Now,
So,
what we got going on? What are we putting out next? Where can we see you? What's happening with
well,
the music?
I just dropped Edit Again. The
Yes.
audio, me and my boy Deli. Yeah, stop playing. We edit again.
Mm-hmm.
And the video coming soon.
Okay.
I got another single coming after that. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite songs. I can't wait to put that one out. It's,
Yeah.
It's with a special someone. It's with a female rapper.
Okay. And you're not gonna tell me? You
Take-
gonna sit in my
take-
face and not
Take a
tell me?
guess, and then I'm gonna tell you.
Is it Lakia?
It's not Lakia. I wish it was Lakia. It's Baby Tate.
Baby Tate, I love Baby Tate.
It's Baby
Oh
Tate.
yes, that's so fun. I'm excited about that
The
now.
video is gonna like it's eating.
Okay.
It's sexy.
Okay.
It's grown.
Okay.
And then you know I got one with my girl Erica coming.
Yeah.
And,
Erica Banks?
Mhm.
Okay.
And yeah, you know we just checking the room and stuff.
You working with the girls.
I'm working with the girls. The girls working with the kids.
Yeah. And it's necessary.
Big necessary.
What's
Literally.
going on in love? Your love life. How
My love life?
Are we dating? Is there some sort of balance? Is there somebody in your life? Are you just not looking because you popping right now and ain't no time for that? What's going on?
I look like I'm chilling. I'm
Okay.
just like, I'm just doing me. I ain't looking for love. I ain't looking for a nigga. But if a nigga looking for me and he got the right shit, you
I know. That's what I'm talking about.
What's up?
And that's the energy that you need to have. I feel like a lot of young people take dating too serious
They
sometimes.
do take dating too serious. Like, girl, I watch a lot of TV and
Yeah.
shit.
What you watching?
What I'm watching right now, actually my show just came back on.
I need something good.
What the fuck is the name of that show? I be forgetting. I be watching so many stuff.
You
I be
tell
watching
me
P
after.
Valley,
Okay. P
That's
Valley's
one.
back, right?
of course.
Yeah.
P Valley. This show called The Boys. It's like
Okay.
a superhero show.
Okay. I gotta get into that.
And then what's the other show I've been watching? It's so good. I forgot.
Okay. You can
Questions
tell
like
me
that.
after. You'll put me on
it'll
after.
come back. But basically, I be watching movies and shit, and I be seeing like how old people, not old, but older people,
Right.
They talk about like how they had like 3-4 wives,
Right.
and in so many relationships. It's like you never really know.
Right.
So it's like
Yeah.
I ain't stressing nothing.
You shouldn't be.
Like I ain't stressing nothing. I don't even take a nigga serious until I post him, and I never posted a nigga. So
I
that's how you
feel
know I
that.
ain't taking none of these niggas serious.
I know that.
So until I post that nigga, he ain't my boyfriend. I never had a boyfriend.
Look, until we marry, you're not gonna see no pictures of nothing.
Nothing. You won't even see a shadow.
Right. And that's exactly how you're supposed to keep it. Have fun right now and really enjoy the space that you're in. You know, the people love you.
I love them.
Yes, and I'm excited to see the growth.
I'm excited for y'all to see what I got coming because I'm finna shake the room.
I know that's right. And before you get up out of here, who are some people that you want to work with in the future? I know it's Nicki Minaj. We got to manifest and put that out there now.
Nicki will always be number one. Shout out to you.
Uh-huh.
I do want to get one with my girl Lakia, Lotto. I love the girls. Like,
yeah.
I live for the girls.
The girls love you too. The Mind Your Business freestyle.
I love the girls.
Yeah.
Like, I want to work with... I'm really open to work with a lot of people. Like, whoever want to work, to be honest.
Yeah,
like,
you in that zone.
I'm a working machine.
Come on with it.
What's up?
I'm ready for it. That's Kidd Kenn, y'all. Hot 97.